exaltation, but they are not, are they? Remove your collar.
The genomics industry demands a huge quantity of biomatter for wound techs, but more importantly to sustain the engineered labor force. Recycled fabricants are a cheap source of protein.
Soap. They feed us to ourselves.
This attempt to stifle dissent, along with the vast livestock subsidies designed to keep meat, dairy and eggs cheap for consumers, shows just how entrenched the animal agricultural industries are. The US dairy industry, for example, is currently pleading with Congress to pressure the FDA to issue a ruling that plant-based milk can't be called milk. Let me tell you this much, the dairy industry is going through a tough time at the moment. In the UK, 1 in 10 dairy farms have closed in the last 3 years. In the US, consumption levels are down, which led to a scandal recently where the dairy industry in the US actually killed 500,000 cows in order to inflate dairy prices. If you think about it, that is shocking. That is the ultimate commodification without caring. They actually killed 500,000 cows just to slightly push up the price of milk. So this corruption is being revealed and is being prosecuted. The US dairy industry this month will fine $52 million for this scandal. And this is all happening while the dairy-free market, the soy milks, the almond milks, vegan cheeses, well, this market is growing rapidly. For example, a new study came out this year that predicted that the dairy-free market is due to be worth $35 billion globally by the year 2024. And as a result, dairy companies are moving in to the plant-based industry. However, a lot of the dairy industry are worried. BBC's latest clean eating documentary is another case in point. The programme, by many accounts, provided a biased representation of the power of plant-based nutrition under the guise of educating the public about popular diets. It may be no surprise that it later transpired the presenter's funding source was from Helmholtz Alliance, which is connected with Sanofi Aventis Pharmaceuticals, the 5th largest drug company in the world. Sanofi is the maker of some of the most popular diabetes drugs on the market, Lantus and the newly released Hadjur. They also produce a host of drugs that treat cardiovascular disease. Both diseases, incidentally, can be treated and even reversed with a plant-based diet. The conflicts of interest are not always that easy to see, but they certainly exist. As Nelson Campbell, the founder of Plant Pure Nation last week said, the power of industry is enormous. Their collusion of academia, media and government runs deep. The harm caused as a result of this industry influence cannot be overstated. Animal agriculture is the leading cause of climate change, species extinction, Amazon destruction, ocean dead zones, antibiotic resistance, and the inefficient feeding of a growing population. So why is there not more awareness of the detrimental effects? Especially considering that meat, dairy and eggs are completely unnecessary for optimal health and are among the largest contributors to chronic disease. Put simply, there is a network of industries and institutions that coexist, embedding themselves in society, and they have a vested interest in holding back veganism. They mutually benefit each other, habituating into us food habits that cause great harm. Unless we question the false bedrock assumption about the role of animal products, for example, that we need meat, dairy and eggs for protein, and rid ourselves of our archaic status quo attitudes, that, for example, things will never change, animal exploitation will be perpetuated, and the health of our planet and its people undermined. But there is hope. The animal agriculture industry and the mainstream media no longer control the messages. Due to the internet, new communication pathways are now available. We have an amazing opportunity to change the world.
If I had remained invisible, the truth would stay hidden.
I couldn't allow that.
And what if no one believes this truth?
Someone already does.
Let's not be confused by the establishment agenda that far too easily diverse, nor demoralised when their power feels too strong. Stand up, speak up, and I promise you'll be on the right side of history.